You guys were able to solve a puzzle together. You were able to work as a team a little bit, and more importantly, you already sort of protected them from an unknown threat.
This is what I do, man.
This is what you do. That's just paladin things.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, you guys.
But I'm still a paladin.
Yep. Eventually, you guys did get out though, and you wound up in this train station, a little concourse lobby. And while wandering around a little bit, you notice that the timetables said that there was a train arriving at the mark of the 20th hour. After a little bit of exploring and it finally hit there, you guys have found yourselves all up here. And as that happened, the train rolled in, and specifically a voice over the intercom said, "Now arriving, the Lich King." And when that happened, there's some things that are about to happen right now. And also, apologies for certain parts of this. I tried doing some research. I tried talking to some people. They told me things that I am not allowed to say here. But as the train rolls up, the doors open. And from the shadowy silhouettes, the lights start to dim. Before the lights start to dim, the lights, let's think of this sequence of order events. The train doors hiss open. A shadowy figure comes from inside. Grab him. Bathed in purple garments with a red feather sticking out from his hat. The Lich King arrives.
Yo.
He comes around, and as the lights dim down, the floor itself opens up, and a large-scale dance floor. He comes with his procession, ready to see what is before him. And as he looks around, he says, "Oh, over there. Are you ready to join the band?" And Nami, right behind you, you notice a coffin appear. And from that coffin, over on the front of the doorsteps, a trail of golden marigolds seems to have laid themselves out across the battle mat, or across the train station. You guys have now been captured. Your hearts, a skeletal, ghostly hand has gripped all of your hearts as the beat breaks out, as he yells out in a grand space his grito. And you have all been entranced by his necromancy. This is the Necro Dance encounter. You guys are going to be halved movement speed, and if you do not end your turn on a glowing square, you will take 1d8 psychic damage. So plan your moves accordingly, and he is specifically looking over at you guys to join his band. As he comes out of the train concourse, you will see him appear over here at the far end. Although if you guys have your everything lit up, he comes with this train of procession of various mariachi skeletal figures. And we can get into the actual combat of this. So the actual bit of how this is going to work, there is no initiative for this one. We're going to run this a little bit like your turn, my turn, sort of like a dance partner routine. You guys can choose who goes until you guys have all gone on a round. And then from there, we will move on to me moving one of our people on the mariachi side. They're going to be trying to move their procession up towards you. So it is up to you to decide where you will meet them for the dance floor. That being said...
I have a question real quick. You said that we might, like, if we do not land on a glowing one, then it's 1d8 of psychic damage, right?
Yes, you have to end your turn on a glowing square in order to not take 1d8 psychic.
And we're at half movement?
You're at half movement.
Damn, I'm fucked here, man.
The more dexterous you are, the better this will be for you.
Well, it was nice meeting you guys. I'm gonna start working on my third character.
All right. With that happening, who would like to go first here? I'm gonna do this just so time doesn't advance too far.
Trying to see what we can do to help you, man.
Let me see if I
The more dexterous you are. Well, shit, man.
I've been waiting to do this encounter for like literal months. I'm sorry, it was before Duoth was born.
I'm so proud of you, dude, because like you don't do much with the Hispanic culture, and I love this. I love it.
This entire bit was actually because I was like, I haven't done anything Hispanic oriented, and I know like 2 of my party members are Hispanic. I want to give them something. So I was actually talking, dude, I have an entire list of things that I'm supposed to say that I talked to Butler about. I cannot say half of them. They are very bad. I was like, what are some things that the Lich King should say? And he's like, just very bad things.
Oh, no, it's probably the Twilight that meme, like, "Hey, Loca, where you been?"
Maybe that, as opposed to some of the other shit he told me.
Oh God. Hey, Butler.
I love the effects on the floor and the flowers, the cempasúchil flowers.
Yeah, I was talking to him about that for like other. After this, I'll go into the whole design of this, but I really tried to like research quite a bit of it. I was also going to do a grito, but I tested it on my mic and it cut out all the time. So I got a song instead that had the grito in it, and I was like, okay.
That must have been a good one. Okay. Oh shit, sorry. I'll go first.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'm gonna cast a spell first.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on Duoth.
Aha!
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you Cat's Grace, which gives you advantage on dexterity checks. Checks.
Dexterity checks.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I needed that.
It doesn't take. Yeah, I'll just get it right here.
That's fine.
Let me see.
Also,
do you need it too? Does Calliope need it, Nami?
I'm fine. I've got Dex. I should be okay.
Yeah, they're a ranger.
Yeah.
They have like +10 to everything they roll.
Yeah.
A fun thing as well, that song that was just playing, there's actually a mariachi-themed YouTube channel that does mariachi covers of video game tracks. So that was the Final Fantasy VII track covered by a mariachi band. I went on like a huge deep dive for this.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level, and I'm gonna cast it on myself and Duoth.
Okay.
It'll just be normal. I don't know what that means, but...
Oh, it's for the other effects if you're using some of those.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're using Cat's Grace, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we both get advantage on Dex. So I only have 15 place of movement. 1.
Yes. Also, another thing, I'm so sorry. On your turn, part of the skeletal grip, you must dance to his tune. If you roll an odds or evens twice on your turn, this can be from anything, from checks to attacks to damage, you will also take 1d8 psychic. However, from your dexterity pool, whatever your modifier is, you have that amount to adjust a roll by +1 to hopefully get it off and not be odds or evens.
Okay.
So for this one, technically, you have rolled a 5 and a 1. I'm not going to count on this one because I didn't tell you about it beforehand. Also, it's not the one you did. So yeah, these dice don't count.
This is where I end.
This is where you end?
Yeah, and I was just gonna stomp her boot.
Okay.
Like, as they land on this thing.
And as you stomp your boots, the Lich King will go, "Ah, my first dance partner!" And he's going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he... He's already done that. Because of his surprise round, he's done this. He is going to... so he's going to pull out a little drum he has, and he's going to start drumming to the rhythm as he activates Rhythm of War. You guys have not looked at him yet, so you do not know what this ability does. However, you notice that all of the drummers in his procession start drumming along to the beat to match him, and they all grow in strength and fortitude. And with that, he is also going to be allowed to move. 4. The drummer's forward over here. And then he will pass his turn. Who would like to go next?
I'll take a go.
All right.
So I'm moving at half movement, right?
You're moving at half movement.
Okay, so that's 15. What? 5, 10, 15. That's as far as I can go.
Oh my god.
You unfortunately did not end. Well, do you want to dash for your action?
Sure.
Wait, I can't see the score.
15.
Oh, I see.
20, 25, 30.
All right. You were unfortunately not able to end on a highlighted square. So we're going to roll a d8 for psychic damage. That'll be 6 psychic.
Okay.
And then it will come back over to my turn.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
No.
No, I hasn't gone yet.
I haven't gone yet.
No. So the way it's working is it's you guys, then me, then you guys, then me.
Oh, okay.
This is a dance after all. We're dance partners right now.
Okay.
I've watched Dancing with the Stars. I'm ready.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll come up and he'll change out from his drums and he'll, actually no, he'll continue pounding on his drums. Or wait, no, he's done his thing. He's not allowed to. I'm gonna move him back. What's gonna happen instead is these guys will move forward from the procession.
Oh, you did. Do they also get psychic damage if they don't land on a highlighted square?
Do they?
Well, one way to find out, I suppose.
So one
Truly.
thing.
No, you can't. I have to give you ownership of him. It's a whole thing. Tell me where you can move yourself, and I will move him right after you.
Well, if we can get on like that rainbowy thing.
No, you can move yourself. Move yourself.
Okay.
And then I'll move him to follow you.
How much can I move?
30.
30.
All right. Unfortunately, you did not land on a colored square this time, but that's okay. So for now, you'll take 1d8.
But as he lands, he kind of like pulls the reins back, so the ox does like the tippy tappies, and it sounds like clip clap 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 along with the music.
Clip clap clap clap. And it says starts going along with the rest of the beat. That will be 5 psychic damage for you.
All right.
We'll come back over to this side, and he now gets to move himself. So he will now go 30 feet over here. And he says, the dance floor, come! And he is going to start beating his drum again. The rest of the drummers in the procession will also go in kind as they find themselves moving along to the sway of the beat. And as that happens... Second, sorry. There's like a lot of tabs I gotta go through. As that happens and the drums change their rhythm, so too do the dance floors. All right, it's now been all of your turns. Which one would you like to go next, Nudge or Baydon?
Let's do Baydon. He's in front.
Okay. Baydon is willing to go wherever you want. Where do you want him to go?
Better step on the thingies, right?
I feel like, yeah. Calliope, help us.
I don't know.
I could go back and maybe like throw her or something.
That'd be cute, but then he'd get damage. Get that hog on the floor.
You want him to just move forward?
Oh,
What's the plan here?
Once I make it there, I can send my friend over to pick you up, Calliope.
sure.
Okay, so Baydon's gonna just move forward?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna go 10 and 15. And he's going to dash to try and move a little bit extra. Oh! And as that happens and he steps onto one of the floor tiles, he activates a trap.
Oh
no!
Oh no.
And as this says, it was written in lag, unfortunately. This one is desecrated ground. In a 30-foot radius here, any undead will have advantage on attacks or saving throws. And as that activates,
Yeah, this
Duoth is not undead.
duo.
No,
It's all right.
I'm not dead. I just looked the part. I'm not.
I just looked the part. So as this happens, skeletal hands rise from the ground, breaking through the ceramic tile, and they start dancing to the beat. They start tapping on the floor to the beat, going. And that will be Baydon's turn as he looks around, going, I'm on the tile. Was this good?
Just good job.
I don't know.
I was unsure on how to comfort him. I was like, so they just like put up a halfway thumbs up. It's like to the side.
Halfway thumbs up. And then he's like, okay, I guess that's best I get. It'll come back over to this turn of the drummers over here. We'll do 25, 30. 30.
Oh my god, there is like undead mariachis down there.
Yeah.
Hello, my loves.
Yeah, that's
I just saw them.
okay.
It's dark, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's even more mariachi to see over there.
Well, there's nobody to buy your land here?
Yeah. Imagine having dark vision.
I don't have dark vision. I have tremor sense, I'll have you know.
Me neither, buddy. Me neither.
These ones move over.
Oh my
here.
god, the mariachi guys are so big.
Yeah.
I'm scared of them now.
Okay, they're just mariachis.
Okay.
They're just here for a good time.
Yeah.
They're just here for a good time. They're here to dance.
Where that good time is us getting smacked, it's a whole other story.
We'll find out, won't we?
And this one will go over here. This one will come over here. And then...
This is not what I was expecting, but I love it so much.
Dude, I had this prepped for so long, and I was just like, they have no idea. When I did the whole, it's the Lich King thing, and you guys had the memes of like, oh god, the Lich King, he's gonna be so dark and fearsome. Like, nah, he's a mariachi.
I love him so much.
He's just leading his little procession.
When you're like, you
all
had
right.
a feathered hat, I was like, whoa, this is a different type of Lich King. And then
Yeah,
he's like, oh,
totally.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then he comes out and just goes, hola muchachos. You're like, oh, okay. However, he's still in this prison for a reason. It's gonna come over to you guys now. Nudge is the only one who hasn't gone yet on your team. What would you like Nudge to do?
Yeah. Well, Nudge's gonna freaking go for it. They have 40 movement speed, so they get 20. 1, 3. Clobbers onto it. Like, with one little nail tip touches the light.
I'll allow it. They're in.
A single paw.
Yeah. All right, perfect. So it's gonna come back over to me. And as this happens, he's gonna go, oh, what's with the cold feet? Come onto the dance floor. And he's going to move another, not like that. He flipped himself
slow.
apparently.
He's gonna do a twirl. He's showing off.
Yeah, he steps on the dance floor and he does a twirl to show off, actually. That's honestly canonical. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Love it.
25, 30. And he's going to change from his drums to now a guitar. And as he strums on his guitar, the guitarists out in the procession will follow along suit as they echo in his procession. And you will see that all of them have like this ghostly green energy emanating from their eyes that it now intensifies from it. And with that, he will end his turn. It is now up to you guys. Who would like to go next? We're at the top of the... actually, because it's the top of the round. So 2, did the dance floors change again? Who would like to go next?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go.
All right.
I'm gonna move over to... I can still move 30 feet, right?
Full 30.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 15, so I'm on like the tile floor.
Okay.
Then Duaz.
And as that happens,
sorry.
the ground corrupts and starts breaking itself apart. Faint tendrils of necrotic energy twine and writhe along the ground in a 30-foot radius circle.
Is there another?
Yep.
Yeah.
There is another. Damn it.
Now they get doubly advantage.
Well, here's the thing. This is corrupted ground, not defiled ground.
Oh.
What's that do?
So now when they make ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws, any good aligned creature, which is you guys, basically, party players will all have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
Okay.
And also, for it does say for every 5 feet you move in the area, you're gonna take 1d10. That is just part of the trap. Don't worry about that part. This is just to give you guys disadvantage. But that was your 15 feet. What would you like to do?
And then Duaz gonna get off his ox and tell the ox to go pick up Calliope. He's not gonna say it, he's just gonna gesture towards Calliope, because in the fight state, he says, I have a telepathic connection with my big horse. Ram
Perfect.
thing.
And it definitely
my boy.
looks at you and goes, and it understands exactly what to do. And it's going to move 15
so it
feet
goes back towards
over
Calliope.
here.
Bet.
And then with that, it's going to end your turn as well, or would you like to move more on your own personal space, Duoth?
Man, I'm just gonna move like one step forward.
All right. Nothing else then?
Nothing else
Perfect.
for now.
We will come over to the rest of the procession, coming to match over here. The drumming line will move first.
Insight, insight. Where's my insight? There's my insight. Boop.
Wow.
19. Perfect. So
19.
you were wanting to see what the what the instruments were doing. So you get to learn the rhythm of war.
Ooh.
Here you are.
Thank you.
The rhythm of war. All undead under your control when the drummers activate, within 30 feet of each drummer, will gain a +3 AC bonus and 5 max HP. The guitarists, all undead under your control within 30 feet of each guitarist, gain +3 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. And violinists, all undead under your control within 30 feet of each violinist, gain a +3 bonus to saving throws. If an undead under your control passes a saving throw, you can use your reaction to make them take no damage. Here's the other bit with this. At the top it says, these abilities stack. However, if any of the producing auras of these, the guitarist, the violinist, or the drummers die, their buff goes away with them.
Okay.
They have activated drummers twice and guitarists once.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you clarify what it means that when one of the Iggy dies?
So he activates the rhythm of war, and he makes all of one of the rolls perform said action. When that happens, they produce an aura, a buff, because it says anything within 30 feet of each roll gets the thing.
Yeah.
So they all have this buff. But if you kill, let's say, a drummer, then the buff that drummer was giving goes away. It doesn't stay on them. They don't get to keep the max HP. They don't get to keep the AC bonus.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Nami?
No, I think that's it.
All right. It will come over to the Lich King again as he goes,
I love the
hey, what's with the cold feet? Come, I'm at the center. Bring me. Sorry, not bring me. He's gonna go, come, meet me. Bring me to the ofrenda. And as he continues along, he's going to... He is going to strum on his guitar a specific tune. This is not from the Rhythm of War. He will instead be using Inspiring Conductor. And now here's a thing that's gonna happen here that you're not entirely gonna understand yet. I'm gonna roll this.
Oh, holy.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And with his performance check, that he is going to point at each of these 4 drummers. And as he does, he'll go, you, come on! We have a dance to complete. And the energy from their ghostly visages will intensify again as they go, and move on forward. Instantly taking a movement action. It then comes over to you guys. Awa, it is you or the NPCs. Would you like to go next?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, one last thing. That was his turn, so we have to, once again, change
Move
these town
everybody.
controls. New dance floors.
Move the collective. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Move. 1, 2, 3.
And as you step in there, the desecrated ground will activate one more time.
What the? Okay. You know what, I'ma use an insight. I don't know if it's an insight or investigation to see if there are any traps that are coming up.
Either or.
Well, I'm using insight.
All right. A 21. You can tell that each of these glowing squares seems to be infused with an aether that is unlike this this world. Each one of them has something primed to go off. Unless, with a 21 actually, you'd be able to notice some of these glowing squares don't have it. Specifically the ones that seem to be following the path of the marigolds.
Okay. Sweet. I was wondering what those were. Okay. Dang it. I wanted to use another insight, but that's fine. I'll wait for the next turn.
Yep. Would you like to do anything else with your turn, though?
I don't think there is anything else I can do right now. So I end.
No actions or anything?
I think, what was the thing that you said had a hold of their hearts?
There was a skeletal hand that had, like, gripped your hearts.
Yeah. So, like, I think the hand around it feels Awa's heart, like, beating, and it starts to get faster. The more this skeleton thing eggs them on, and I was, like, starting to get a little bit excited. So
The ghostly hand would be pushing on this. It would be like pumping your heart a little faster to go along with how it's naturally speeding up, to pull it to the rhythm of the song.
Yeah, and I was just like, kind of does a twirl like they did, and like,
Nice.
smacks their boot against the floor again, and puts their hands behind their back. Yeah.
Okay. And as that happens,
their game. Yeah.
yeah, as that happens, the Lich King will look and go, "Ah, wonderful! Come to the dance floor!" And as that happens, the rest of the procession will start coming up behind him. Let's go ahead and move these guys.
Bro, I'm in love with the violinists at the back.
Oh, the violinists are so cool.
Same.
And ass them out. Where's Asia's? I want to flirt with the skeletons.
Maybe Asia's one of the skeletons.
Maybe. The big guy at the back. I didn't know he knew how to play the guitar.
He learned.
The funny thing about the art for that guy, there's actually a guy who made an entire campaign based around like a fantasy version of Mexico, and this was like one of the major NPCs in it. Like he had like an official like WotC artist draw art for.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I love
cool.
Yeah.
Fantasy isn't restricted to Europe.
Yeah, right? He was like, what if we just had a fantasy game set in Mexico? And I was like, oh, that's amazing. I love this. There's so much like thought and stuff put into it. It was really cool. Okay. Have all the skeletons moved? All of the skeletons have moved. And so, oh wait, one of them never came out of his stealth. I am sorry. There you go. There's one more.
He's just fashionably late. It's fine.
Fashionably late. He appears out of the ground, reassembling his bones as the rest are like, "Hey, get in line, get in line." And he's like, "Oh, hey, yeah." And all of the skeletons here will also use their dash to meet up like that. And now the full parade has been formed. Oh wait, we also. Oh my God, there was another one. One more guy also comes out. Hey, so whoa, am I late for the parade? No, you're just in time. We enter the dance floor.
It's actually typical to be late.
Apúrate, mueve las patas, güey. Muévelas.
If you're not late, then
He's like, hey boy. Yeah.
Okay, they've all done their stuff. However, the skeletons up here did not have to act dash. I need to get my ruler out now. Are you starting to be in range? 75? No, you're not yet. Okay, that will be their turn. Who wants to go next? Of the NPCs, who would you like to move?
I can move. Do you move? I'll move. Yeah, nudge.
Nudge, go ahead.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Booty. Okay. There.
And as they step onto the glowing tile, you notice no traps activate.
Oh, that's my baby.
That's my baby. Nudge looks around like, oh, I did it. I'm so good.
I'm so proud of you.
So proud of you. All right. We'll come on over here as the Lich King moves this way, and we'll once again activate the Rhythm of War. This time targeting the... Let's do guitarists. Let's give them a +3 bonus to AC to or +3 bonus to attack on top of the one they already did. So then they have a +6.
What?
And the guitarists strum out a large, loud procession going on with it. You will notice that all of the skeletons are within 30 feet of each other.
Should
As
probably
the
start attacking these things, shouldn't we?
Probably.
ghostly green gaze intensifies, strengthening within them, and the skeletons, the base ones at least, will start pulling out some bows.
Oh no.
These
Thought we
seem
were
to be
dancing.
strong.
No.
Set them off. Can't you set them on? I don't know.
No.
Can I have, since I'm on the thing, can I get it to run over here?
You want to run straight?
Yeah.
As you go into there, you activate Caltrops.
Oh no!
Bro!
All right. You didn't follow the path of the marigolds, unfortunately.
Oops.
Often used doing seeds.
This kind of tracks Calliope. Like, oh, do this, avoid the traps. What? Run into the traps. You got it.
Unfortunate. However, it is the
I'm
ox.
sorry.
It is the ox that ran into it, not you, so it will not be your dexterity roll. it will in fact be the Ox's, which has, wait, D&D Ox. I need to pull up its stat block. The one thing I didn't prepare for the session, it has a 12.
I didn't message you about it.
So it's gonna get a +2 to this roll.
Oh, he's fine. He's even better
It was able
than
to
I
just
will ever be.
barely pass. Or stop moving and take 1 piercing damage. You did not stop moving then, until the creature gains at least. So you're fine. Nothing happens here. However, there are now caltrops right here on that square. And so anyone else walking over them needs to be wary of them. That being said, they moved 40 feet. They could still move another 20 feet if you'd like, Calliope.
I'm going to remedy my mistake and go over to the marigolds.
Okay. So they'll go over here 15 feet.
Yeah.
And then if you want, you still have a bonus action. You could get off them and then move yourself.
Sure, I'll get off and
From last place to first place. Go ahead, get off, and you have 15 movement, I believe, extra.
So I don't want to get off the square though. She's gonna pat the ox and be like, "You should go back to Dua."
And the ox will snort approvingly and turn around.
What is phasing you?
Fine.
What if it farts?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
It's really bad. It smells so bad.
Probably really stanky.
It is. It's like a gust of wind at you.
What would you like to do, Nami? End of your turn?
I'm just trying to see if I got anything I can do. I don't know. I'm gonna try
Insight.
Okay, I'm gonna perception. What should I percept?
Would you like to percept the Lich King, or would you like to percept any of his procession?
Bajillion thousand guys back there.
Let's do the duders. The what's this guy? This guy.
Drummers.
The drummers. Can I see, I guess, just, are they getting ready to attack, or are they just passing through?
Give me your insight or investigation.
Okay. Insight. Go. 25.
All right. So they look getting ready to strike, but also have been emboldened by the music procession going on around them. They are sort of like fully primed. They are ready to. They have fully stepped on the dance floor and they're ready to go at it.
Okay.
That being said, while you were figuring out what you're gonna do, the Lich King would at one point shout out, again, I'm gonna apologize for this, but I'm gonna try. Que te fole un pez? Is that a thing? Did I say that
I
right?
don't know better. I don't.
Cool. Never mind. I said it wrong.
Can you say it
No.
again?
Yes.
Que te fole un pez? Nope. Apparently not. That's okay.
Well, I don't know, man.
Apparently, you said go fuck yourself in Spanish.
Nope.
No. Who lied to you?
Butler.
Butler.
I was told to say this.
Oh, I think he's trying to say que te folle un pez.
Is that
Folle
not
as
what-
in follar, you know, like fuck.
Oh.
May a fish
You wrote it with
fuck
2
you.
L's.
Yeah, folle, that's how you pronounce it. Like
He didn't tell me that. He just wrote it.
That's
Okay, well, que te
that's
folle
next-
un pez. He's going to be saying that.
Slang. I don't know. That's not for me.
No,
man.
Forge is from Spanish from Spain, yo.
Nah, man. Like we don't use that.
No, Spain.
I know, but
Forge,
still,
it sounds like something Spanish, like Spaniards
you know,
would say.
I've never heard it. We use other words. Well,
Yeah,
it's tricky.
Chinga tu madre, güey.
Yeah, we have.
That was going to be the other one I was going to use. God damn it, I should have just said that.
Because Mexican Spanish is different from Colombian Spanish, which is different from Nicaraguan Spanish, from
Which is
Venezuela.
different
Like
from everybody else's Spanish.
Okay, I'm not going to try any
try
of the Spanish. Never mind.
No, try it. No, keep doing it.
Yeah, try asking what a straw is, and you'll get 20 different answers.
Yes.
Well, either way, as he was saying that, you can see that his demeanor has been starting to change as he's entered the dance floor from that cheery personality he's giving off to a little bit more amped up and energetic. Also, with your 25 Calliope, you are able to learn two of the drummers' or any of the two drummers' abilities. They have High Kick and Dance Macabre. Which one would you like to know?
Oh my god, Dance Macabre.
Oh my god, Dance Macabre.
La Dance Macabre. Sorry.
Here's the drummer's Dance Macabre.
Osa? Oh my
They
lord.
also, you get to learn, they're called Revelnants. Get it? It's a pun. Instead of revenants, they're reveling.
Oh my
Revelnants.
Oh my god.
Revelment. So silly.
You're so funny.
But hostile creatures within 30 feet of a Revelnant, they can see, must make a charisma saving throw. On a failure, the target must use all of its movement each round to dance without leaving its space for 1 minute. An affected target can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
Alright, cool. Calliope is going to somehow relay that and be like, just be careful or else they might get us to dance with them.
Is that so bad?
I mean, you might not stop dancing. It might be a little... I think we should maybe...
I'm from Los
stop these
Necos,
guys.
Calliope. We can go all night.
Well, be my guest then, I guess. But maybe we should work on trying to stop these guys. I don't know what to do. Maybe we should fight them, or are we running, or what are we doing?
Do we have to fight them? Can't we just dance with them?
I don't know.
If he's here, he must have come from somewhere. I'm sure he has to go back.
Maybe we should just let them go through on the pathway?
Looks at the ones that have arrows prepared. I think we need to convince him to, like, settle down his troop.
Okay.
Maybe we can give him good enough of a dance.
Should we start dancing then? I don't know.
Give it a try.
She starts dancing.
Ooh, describe your dance.
It's just more of like a shuffle dance than anything. Like she's just trying to kind of get into it.
She's doing an Irish jig.
No, not like a jig, but like she's just kind of like moving in her seat, kind of thing. Like just like a little wiggle dance.
Give me a performance roll.
Okay. "21.
21. It's a pretty damn good shuffle.
Yeah.
As he sees you doing the shuffle, the Lich King will look at you and go, "Ah, yes, more of that, more of that. Are you ready to join the band?"
What does that entail?
Why, only your undying servitude.
I've got
Or
some other
bring
stuff.
me over to the Ofrenda. Let me perform my ritual.
Where is that?
You can tell that the marigolds lead up to that giant casket that appeared right behind you.
Oh, over there?
And you see that the casket is adorned with shrine-like elements. There's a couple of like pictures there. There's a bunch of marigolds and flowers all around it. And specifically on the latch of each of the parts of the casket, there are like a string of marigolds going on around them, as well as like some food laid out.
Okay, well maybe we can...
I have a
Yeah.
question, DM.
Oh.
Are ofrendas common anywhere else in Ivraia?
Only the Golden Commonwealth.
Can we do a religion check?
Yeah, sure. You can give me a religion check.
Yes. Or history.
You are. As you step onto the dance floor, you notice the skeletal hand ease up a little bit on your heart. It will no longer be giving you psychic damage while you're on the dance floor.
Yay.
But it does start pumping more to the beat.
Okay. Lich King. Awa addresses it like, if we dance with you, promise no harm comes to us, especially if we lead you to the ofrenda.
Dancing is but part of the procession. You must lead me to the ofrenda to not be harmed.
Done. And then Awa like looks back up at the crew and says like, if you guys get onto the orb, the pressure on your heart relieves itself and you won't take on any damage. And then Awa like looks back to the Lich King and like offers a hand. both dance and to lead.
Okay. He'll look to you and go, "Truly, you'll lead me over to my ofrenda."
As long as no harm comes to us, yes.
Until the deal has been shook, I can promise nothing. And he puts out his hand, though. So whenever you guys shake hands, maybe that's when things change.
Okay.
Would you like to use your action to dash towards him?
Oh, yeah.
I'll take him out for a dance.
Forget all that. You're fine.
3. I think can I only still do half movement, or is it?
Yeah, it's at half movement.
Okay, then that's where Owl will stop.
That's where it ends? Okay.
Yeah, and then a hand out. I'm from the Golden Commonwealth, and as you know, if you know anything about it, we maintain our deals.
Ah, another fellow citizen of the Golden Commonwealth. Oh! And he'll do a little twirl as he says that.
There's just like a huge grin on Owl's face.
All right. As that happens, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No.
All right. It's going to come to the procession. All right. This is where things are going to actually start happening a little bit.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, you have not shook hands with the Lich King yet. The deal has not been enacted yet.
I'm reaching so bad.
And the skeletons. Ooh, you're 40 feet away. Okay, so I'm gonna have 5, 10, 15, and in here we will have the first combat happen as a short bow rings out at you. So close. It was so close. All right. And with that, they get a plus 6 to their damage rolls because of the guitarists.
Damn.
So that will be 9 damage to you.
Oh dear.
Me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We are now going to do this 3 more times. Oh, you're doing Destroy Undead?
Ooh.
Oh no.
There was no saving throw, but
No. I was doing my HP thing. I don't know why it went off.
I don't know either. Weird. I'll delete it. Okay, you did your HP bit. Let's do our short bow 3 more times.
Oh no.
Remember, there's a plus 6 to all attack rolls and damage rolls.
They're all gonna hit cards. Unless someone gets on that one.
What's your AC?
Like 13.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's plus 11. So
a plus 11, yep.
I don't know why it's doing that. I'm just doing my HP.
It's like, dude, you should destroy these undead.
I don't wanna.
It's like hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I think that one doesn't hit.
8 plus 6. So that'll be a 14.
Yeah. I don't know.
That doesn't hit?
5 plus. That does.
Okay, so 5 plus 6 again, another 11. And for the final
20s. There. Yeah, that is.
that'll be another 10.
It's almost killed me.
As arrows pepper your body, you keep your hand held out, like, come on, shake my hand! What is it like for everyone else seeing Awa get peppered by arrows?
Well, shit.
Calliope is debating pulling out her healing spirit.
Doesn't hurt anyone.
As that happens, it will end their turn. And now, Duoth, either you or the NPCs can go. Which would you like?
I'll go. Well, Awa did mention we did heard Awa be like, oh, we'll take you to the offender, right?
You definitely all.
Hope so.
They were talking out loud.
Okay, so he's gonna walk, and then he's gonna get on big guy over here.
All right.
Big guy.
I will not have you activate that trap.
Okay. And then I can move 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Just move away. I'm gonna move right next to Awa. Hold on. I have the ruler out still. And he's gonna look over the Lich King and kind of gesture the way the marigolds, the flor de cempasúchil are going, and he's gonna be like, por aquí mi rey.
That means here,
way,
my king. My king.
And as he does that, I'm going to, how bad is your ouchie, Awa?
I am at 16 health. I started with 57.
Okay. He's going to just rest a hand on Awa. Oops. And he's gonna use Lay on Hands.
All right.
He has a pull of 40. He's gonna use 20.
All right, go ahead and heal yourself 20.
Are we gonna cast a spell? Are we gonna let me heal? What? Oh my god.
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I
It
don't
but
really
know.
yes.
wants you to destroy undead.
I guess I'll
It's
just
like, dude, destroy it.
manually do. I'll just manually do math. Cool.
It already gave it to you. You're at 36.
Yeah. Yeah. But it also casts spells whenever I do it. You get
Oh,
the-
yeah,
like the
that's
plus
fair.
or the minus. Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
He's just gonna pull back the ox again and make it like the clappity clap to the sound of the music.
Ooh, okay. Give me a performance check.
Esqueletos a la ofrenda.
Performance. Oh, come on, man.
It's been a
Those
while.
dance classes, man. Those dance classes. Partner give me 30.
They're like 1,000 years ago.
As you try and go to the beat, the Lich King's gonna look at you and go, an attempt was there. I appreciate it. He's been more so won over the fact by the fact that you referred to him as king. As he looks at you and says, well then, you need to clear the way for the procession. And he's gonna look over to his skeletons and go, gonna try again. Esqueletos a la ofrenda. Is that correct?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got it.
Okay. And then, with that, is there any insights you want to make on your turn?
Where is it? Sure, let's do an inside on the violinists. because
Ah, the
I just
violinists.
like them. I think they're cool.
They are cool.
I just think they're neat.
I just think they're neat.
I just think they're neat.
So I'm gonna do a perception check on them. Both insight and perception have a 0, so it doesn't matter which one I pick.
Ooh. Unfortunate. Does not meet the 14. The violinist continues strumming away.
Too distracted, too cool.
Too cool.
Too cool.
I imagine that's the rest of your turn, though?
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna come up to you, and with his hand out shaken, or with his hand out, he's going to go to shake your hand. Do you accept it, Awa?
Yeah.
And as
Awa even like takes their hand and like gives it a kiss on the back of their bony knuckles.
as you shake hands and then turn it into a situation where you can kneel down.
Calliope will let all the skellies go through and then kind of like follow behind.
So you are going to be in the back, like here?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Badon is also going to be in the back over here. Over here, and then we'll put him over there. Push him over here, and now we have a whole procession moving on. Look at that, a giant parade.
Whoa.
It's a party.
All right, I'm gonna move everyone here, just so that way it all stays on track.
As they're walking, Dual is going to lean down towards the Lich King and be like, Ivraia, if I may ask, who is this friend of yours?
Ah, a good friend, a fellow inmate of these prisoner cells. He beseeched me to go and resurrect one of his beloved.
Oh no!
Oh. I mean, Dual doesn't know that.
Yeah.
I think I know where this is going, and I don't like it.
That's quite romantic.
I think it'll be really funny.
Oh my god!
And as you go further and closer to the ofrenda, he says, truth be told, I was also brought here because he said my phylactery was hidden inside the casket of the one that I was to raise here. And I need my phylactery. And as it ends here, there we go. Come over here. Ba-ba-da-ba. As the music calms down a little bit and the rest of the guitarists and everything have all sort of like died down a little bit. We'll put him here. We'll put him there. Put these guys over here. Sort of like that. Yeah, hearing that as they were moving on, Calliope, did you want to come to the front? Or do you want to stay over there with Badon?
Please.
Okay.
Calliope's gonna hear resurrection and be like, "Oh fuck no!" And just gonna scootle up just in case. She's hoping it's not what she thinks it is.
As they move over to the casket, he will motion over to his procession and say, "Fuck." What do you say? How do you say stop? I didn't look this up. Shit. How do you say stop?
Para.
Alto.
There's the differences.
Para o alto. They're synonyms.
Yeah.
So he'll say para then, I guess, and the rest of the procession will stop. As that happens, a more somber nature takes over the atmosphere, and he looks around as he says, "You ask this as though you might know who it is. Is this a friend of yours as well?"
Awa 100% does not. Shakes head. Hasn't forgotten. Baymore, the blue guy wanted. Caught up in the atmosphere.
You've forgotten, and Duoth doesn't know.
Dual has no clue. Dual has no clue.
Yep. He looks over and says, "Well, it is one of my good friends, one of the ones who helped me when I was trapped in here, as I raised my own army. Baymore. He is a good friend of the Alliance for us necrodancers. And I do this. And I do this for him." And he lifts his hands held high as the casket removes. And inside...
Oh no!
...is a certain Furbolg.
Oh
no! Also...
Awa looks at Calliope, then looks back at the necrodancer and looks back at Calliope and is like torn because you gotta honor your word for from the Golden Commonwealth.
Oh god, Calliope is not looking okay. She's just wide-eyed staring.
And as the casket opens, and Calliope, you see your dead mother there, laying there peaceful and at rest, wreathed in a shower of flowers, and still in her same outfit that she was wearing the last day you saw her. You notice that there seems to have been a piercing through the apron that she wore all those days. And there is a necrotic energy that has fastened itself deep into her chest, spreading up the neck and alongside her cheek. Surely this must be from the spear that took her when she was defending the grove. And more importantly, as you remember that, you notice a button on her overall that you never noticed before. What usually was a simple and unadorned button, you now realize had the symbol of the grove on it, that she was forever a protector of it. She lies there at peace, but slowly, green necrotic energy starts to rise from the ground and wreath the casket in its energy. Do you say anything?
She's gonna just quietly go up to behind him and be like, "Sir, Your Majesty, would you, could you leave her at rest, please? She's my mother."
Oh, but she has so much more to give. She must join the dance of life.
She's done her part in that already. She's at rest, and I'd appreciate it if she stayed that way.
He is going to lower his hands, but a minute amount for a moment, as he looks over his shoulder and says, "Was I not told that I would be allowed to continue my procession?"
Owl, like, shakes their head and is like, "Calliope, we have to keep our word. Our words are binding vows for us in the Golden Commonwealth. He has to. I promised.
This is...
I'm sorry.
This is my family, though. This is... She died protecting my people. I don't think it's right for her to be brought to life just because Vaymore has the hots for her. Like, she's done her time here.
Why don't you let her decide what she wants to do with Vaymore? This is a true resurrection, right?
He looks over and says, "Oh, no. She will not be given any of her free will back. She will join my procession, be part of my band."
Well, and being part of your procession doesn't mean that she gets to go to Vaymore then, right?
Vaymore has a complex relationship with her, and I was told that while she was in my procession, he would be allowed to utilize her as part of his own party, of his own band. In a way, there is split ownership amongst her soul.
Oh, I don't like that.
My king, since when does a king share anything?
Since this king has been entrapped in this hellhole for a while now, and has to make some dues to find his throne.
Well, why can't the whole prison be your realm?
Trust me, I've tried. There's been this one little creep that keeps going around and destroying my undead. Do you know how long it took to make this entire procession back after the last time? And he looks back and goes, I speak
J-Cole,
with anger.
speaks in a funny voice. That little
Yes.
thing. Yeah, I hate him.
Every time I raise my army, he slices them down. It's been hard to bring them all back into a way that they are now, but I was told that with her in my procession, that would end. In fact, that I might even escape this wretched place, and truly could bring this procession, this party, this dance back into the land of the living proper. That is what I truly aim to do here. And he said that was a way to do it.
the
I
group
think,
here.
what if, well,
people,
you go ahead.
the group here. We are also trying to find a way out. Perhaps we could assist each other.
Why, when I have already been given the key? And he points to the casket. I have already found my way. I've already made my deal. It seems that you are the ones at loss here. You are always welcome to join the procession if you like, and with a snap of his fingers, some of the drummers come over. You could join right now if you like.
That's alright, I'm a terrible dancer.
Could take away all that pain. Could take away all that suffering of living, of the flesh, and all that.
My king,
Could just join
come
the
on.
procession
Who are
here.
you? Who are you? If the suffering of living was too bad, you wouldn't want to get above so badly. What if we make a deal and we take care of that little guy, so you can make this realm your own?
You aim to keep me down here.
Well,
In this
no.
prison.
If we find an exit, I am more than happy to let you out to dance with the world. That's if. I can't guarantee that, but I can guarantee that we can kill that little guy.
This is not the underworld. This is not my domain. My domain is to bring the undeath into the land of the living, to cure the rest of the living of the affliction that they've unfortunately been born with. I care not for this place, and I will entertain no deals about stay. You are welcome to join my procession, or you're welcome to have now led me to the ofrenda and watch as I complete my ritual and my one deal to make sure that I escape.
Calliope, what if we let him do it and we can trap Baymore and get out of here too?
If you think that'll work. I don't know. I just hate to see him winning and getting his way with her.
Well, he wouldn't, because we'd be able to, once he opens that door, we'd take him down. And I'm pretty sure we could do it.
All right. Can I hold you to that then?
Puts her hand out. You have my word.
Calliope will very awkwardly go up and shake Alva's hand and be like, okay, I guess we'll see it done.
The drummers
And we'll
step back. As you two
proceed,
shake
I guess.
hands. As you two shake hands, a voice calls out, saying, "So are we finally past all this?" And out from the other end of the doorway steps Baymore. "Ah, my friend, I am just about to complete the ritual. How are you doing?" "I'm doing well. It's good to see you again." And he looks to the rest of you, and it is good to see all of you. Baydon in the back steps forward. "You! This is a place of peace here, is it not? An accord was struck." And he looks dead at Calliope. "And we aim to honor it, correct?"
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Let it
She
be
kinda,
known first off. Oh, yeah? Yeah?
like, just kind of looks over to Baydon and just kind of mouths, "I'm so sorry."
Baydon, you can tell, is distraught by this. He's in the back of this entire procession. He'd have to muscle through the entire procession just to get up there at this point. And he puts his warhammer onto the bottom of the staircase and looks down as he mumbles, "I just None of this feels right. Baymore looks up and around as he says, none of this has to feel right. All that matters is the correct thing is done. And it's finally about to. Calliope, there is so much about your mother you do not yet know still. But maybe now you can ask her with your own lips, and she can respond in kind with hers.
Wow, she's not gonna have any free will.
She can still answer. She can still report. She will still have all her memories and everything she's done before. We are merely guiding her onto the path that she needs to be.
You know, there's a lot of talk about you and Calliope's mother. What is going on? Are you... Can I make an insight to see if he's in love with her, or what
You can
is it?
insight and then tell me what you're looking for.
Motherfucker.
12. Okay, so are you trying to just figure out if he's just in love with her, or are you trying to figure out what his plans
Yeah.
overall with her are?
Is this coming from a place of romantic intention, or is it something else that no one is really seeing?
This is coming from a place of desperation. Not a place of romance. Not a place of any overarching goal. You can tell that through what the thinly veiled stance he has been holding, that there is shakiness underneath. There is worry and concern, and most importantly, desperation. He is there's no place of romance really out of this. This is a man whose final plan is finally about to be struck, whose final straw is finally about to be given.
Duat is gonna look at Baymore. He doesn't know about any of this because he wasn't told, but he knows he's the guy looking to see this person resurrected, right? So he's just gonna go, would you like to step closer, be there when she wakes?
I am right here. I am perfectly at the distance I need to. And the little Grimalkin on his shoulder will nestle around as it, like, you know how some cats like lean on someone's shoulders to look forward on something? It leans forward and looks down at the casket. It sort of like not so much purrs, but like assesses the situation before it, as if it too has been like waiting for this moment.
Your mom isn't secretly a Veil Lord or something, right?
I don't think so. History check?
Baymore chuckles and goes, if only you knew. If only you knew the true extent of what she has done for this place, more than any Veil Lord has ever done in their
She's the
infinite
architect of this
lifetimes.
prison?
The Lich King raises his hands as he says, so, am I allowed to continue or not?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
All right. Then this is what it shall be. And he lifts his hands high. And again, the dark necrotic energies start seeping up from the ground, writhing around Lorelai's casket, seeping into it. And you can notice that the black necrotic energy that was there starts being imbibed with this new green energy, where once there was decay and death, there is now unholy life being pumped through her veins. And slowly it travels across from the cheek down to the neck and into the chest where the heart is. It glows a bright green energy. And then fades. For a while, it looks like nothing has happened. And then... two eyes blink open. And that is where we will call this session for the rest of the year.
God damn it!
I feel manipulated.
Me too.
How
God damn
dare
it.
you entrance us with dance and fun.
You dangle mariachis in our faces.
And then drop the emotional bomb once again.
And just like Ghost figured out, it was her heart that was pierced.
Pierced heart, yep. Title drop.
Title drop.
Makes that screen. Hey.
Where this will continue on next, we will see the instant ramifications of Lorelei being truly revived and brought back from the dead. We will see what Baymore has in store for Lorelei, and we will see what the Lich King will get out of all of this as he tries to ascend into the land of the living with his unholy mariachi procession. Thank you all so much for playing. This was an absolute blast to prepare and have for you guys. I hope there was a lot of fun moments and things to play around with, and also the big emotional heart drop. I want to thank Ghostalations also for making this art on a really, really quick turnaround while also having to lie to all of you while making it.
I like both of you.
Let me at him. I messaged them apparently while they were in a call with you, and they were like, I have to stop myself from talking.
It was only a penny.
But yeah, this is only a penny. This was the commission. It was really cool. I hope you also liked it, because I really wanted to try and have this be a cool moment for showing Lorelei. So we commissioned her in her casket.
I love it, but also fuck you both.
A lot of cool stuff with it. Is really, really fun. I am also so shocked that you turned this entire encounter that was going to have a ton of other things happening into, nope, let's make peace and let's bring him to the ofrenda, because that was the part I was wondering. That was one of the things I prepped for, because I was like, okay, culturally you're supposed to lead them to the ofrenda with the marigold, so maybe they'll be like, okay, we'll just lead him, it'll be fine. Except for the person he's bringing back was this. So
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think from a character standpoint, I was just so delighted to see non-Kunaclef culture and see Golden Commonwealth and stuff. and just when you've been away from home too much, when you see a little inkling of it, you grasp at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially because this is just out of nowhere from all the Kunaclef stuff you've been seeing, almost a breath of fresh air, I imagine.
Absolutely. Awa hates the forest now. Hates Kunaclef. With passion. Is on the shit list.
No vacations over in Kunaclef ever again.
If could summon Kraken to drown Kunaclef, would do it.
Oh no!
Oh my god! That's Zombie's home!
Yeah, well, here's another pond.
Jeez, wow. Well,
worst vacation ever.
Trapped in prison for my vacation. This sucks.
Yeah, how was it? Well, I got arrested for something I didn't do.
Not only that, you got led into prison. You were told, hey, walk into prison. You're like, okay. But still, I hope it was a fun session for you guys. I hope there was a lot of fun stuff for you guys to do. I really, I had this specific encounter, planned for weeks on end. So it was a real joy to try and, bring it out and have, a bunch of stuff made for it.
I I always love hearing non-Spanish speakers speak Spanish.
Yeah, that was supposed to be one of the bits. I'm like, okay, let's have the white man try and speak Spanish when he only knows French. Let's see how that one works out.
Yeah, I was wondering about. Well, you know, Zurg, with only 5 minutes of Duolingo every day, you could want better.
You're right. And today's session sponsor is Duolingo. Go and sign up now.
Or the owl will get your family.
Yeah, or the owl will come and get you. The Duolingo owl is gonna send some false hydras your way if you don't sign up today.
Oh shit. Just gonna make you forget it all.
Yeah.
Remember.
You won't remember any languages
once he's done with you. But for now, that's where we'll call this session. Thank you guys so much for playing. It's been a blast playing with you guys for this year, and we'll pick it up in 2024 to see the intense ramifications of what you guys just allowed to happen.
Oh my god!
Intense, he said. Intense.
As a new characters brought into the mix.
Fun.
But thank you guys so much. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for coming in, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve wherever you're at around the globe. Until next time, goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.